Please tell me I'm not the only one who agonizes over how many planners or which planners to use. Hi friends, as you know, I have been working in this Hobonichi for this year and I use it as a memory planner. I had intended on finishing it for the rest of the year, except I made a very difficult choice to switch to my Archer and Olive collaboration planner. I'm kind of having a hard time with the transition, and I know there are bigger problems to tend to, but this is what I'm dealing with, this minor planner problem, because I don't really want multiple planners, but at the same time, look at how chunky monkey this is getting. And now I'm just gonna abandon it because this shiny new planner is here? Yes, I am. And I'm trying not to feel remorse about it. What I've decided to do is write down quotes and make it complete, incomplete. I can leave blank pages for the dailies if I want to. And I will give myself permission, start fresh in September. It was really a tough decision to make and I agonized over it for a long time. But I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. Please tell me I'm not the only one who feels this way. I have thought about this and I'm just gonna dive right in to making the most of it, realizing that there's magic in the making. And I can always come back to this if I miss it, right? I mean, I kind of do already miss it. But you know what I did? Look, I did fill in, I did fill in some of September, okay? So there is potential for me to carry on with both, but I don't want to put the pressure on myself to have to do that. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making the right choice. Oh, and what's great is if I have bigger things from different places, it can go in here. And I don't really need to spend that much time or feel bad that there are empty spaces and gaps. It's okay. So let's take a look. Here's my cover that I've had for years from a small business called Choose to Do. This colorway is named Inner Delight and I love it. It's linked below along with other supplies. This A5 planner is sold out as it was a pre-order, but who knows, maybe you can convince Archer and Olive to bring it back since it is undated. I need to fill in the blanks here because I took it to my friend's place on Sunday, September 1st. I didn't film the process of breaking it in. I worked a little bit each day, usually about 10 to 15 minutes in the evening, but I need to catch up, which is what we're going to do now. I'm taking my favorite pen, or one of my favorite pens, the Tombow Funosuke, and I'm filling in some details of what happened on Saturday. Now I realize that I'm not going in chronological order, but that's just not how I operate. When I'm backfilling for a few days or for the week, I just start somewhere, and that's a great tip for you in case you feel overwhelmed. Another tip is to just find stickers or elements that you like to use that are related to the days or that correspond. We had record highs in LA, so it was really nice to be able to go to this place that was opening the next day. We got to do a preview. That was a ticket that I had in my bag, and I'm tearing it because I want to only have the thickness of half the card, if that makes sense. So basically, I'm trying to reduce bulk if I can, and that way peeling the back of it and gluing it down sort of helps in the fact that this planner won't be too crazy thick. Now, I'm taking these Pentel Brush Up pens that have the flexible tip, very similar to the Tombow Funosuke, but the tip is slightly different and they come in all kinds of fun colors. It's a go-to pack for me to use, especially in this planner, because if you enjoy brush lettering, sometimes the other brush pens are a little too thick. I find that this tip is a very happy medium to getting the brush effect. I also love this Uniball Signo. I think that's what it is. Yes, it is. A Uniball Signo DX. It's a very fine tip, for writing. Now I'm going to take my Let Us Celebrate ink in my collaboration with Altenew and this sequins thing called Punchinella, I think. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I'm also wiping away with a baby wipe and cleaning off this little brush thing because I'm really bad at cleaning my supplies. And I really wish I was better about it, but I'm cleaning it now and I'm trying to get the ink off. It actually doesn't matter that it's stained a little bit because you can still, as you can see here, take the green and brush it in the circular motion and none of that black or purple rubbed off. So it looks kind of cool. I'm taking a Faber-Castell pen that writes over ink because I used a different pen at first and it did not look good. So this is the one that I think that a lot of artists use. It's the Artist Pitt pen. And I'm liking how it flows onto the ink. I didn't exactly wait until it dried completely. I think that was part of it. One of my favorite ways to fill in the blank spots is with stickers. Thank you to all of you for your kind words on this fun stickers for your everyday life sticker book. If you've pre-ordered, thank you. If you've received your pre-orders and have shared your excitement, thank you. It's been really incredible and it truly warms my heart. One funny comment that I loved was from someone who had pre-ordered 3 books, and I was curious about whether they were gifts, and she replied with this. 2 are for me and 1 for my mom. I learned a while ago to buy her one of what I'm getting. Saves from having to order again when she falls in love with the item and takes it. Haha. I love that so much. Thank you for sharing. Do you love using stickers as much as I do? I feel like this whole week was kind of sticker overload. The other stickers and elements that I've used are from either Pip Sticks, and I think some of them are from Simple Stories, as well as some magazine cutouts, a business card from These Hands. I wrote Feeling the Love from Above for Friday, September 6th, because it was the 2-year mark after my dad passed away, my sweet papa, and I realized that so much of this creative journey is healing for me. And I don't know if you all feel the same, but I have a strong feeling that this community, the amazing and kind people in it, you, for example, that for many of us, we process pain through creativity. It's very healing to put paint down on paper, to journal words freely and openly. There's something beautiful about writing down things that remind you of a loved one who has passed. I think that's why I fell a little behind on doing the memory keeping for the weekend. I was very present to the signs and truly feeling the love from above. In fact, I think in an upcoming video, I'm going to address some of the questions that you had in my journaling commonplace books video, where there was a discussion about not wanting to write about hard things. And I'm paraphrasing here and just going by memory because I think it's actually quite common for people to not want to write things that they are truly feeling for fears that someone else might read it. And trust me, I get it. In fact, I remember as a preteen/teenager getting in trouble for things I wrote in my very personal diary by my mom. All of this to say, I think it's something that maybe deserves a dedicated video to how we can record painful memories or how we can help one another get over the fear at least, so that creativity can come through and be a part of the healing process. Which brings me to these beautiful little word stickers from Tim Holtz, and I love them so much. I use them quite frequently. This soulful here is perfect to put down with this ampersand because I hosted with my friend M. Falconbridge a free flow creative mini retreat at my house on September 8th, and it was so beautiful. My heart is full still from it. But before I put that sticker down, I want to put down some watercolor. I'm going to show you how easy it is to just get those 2 colors on the brush with a little water, and look at that. Slowly pull it through. Isn't that awesome? So I'm going to wait for that to dry because I learned my lesson about not waiting for things to dry. And I'm going to try to fill in some spaces here. What I really find that helps me just be creative and sort of free flow with my creativity is to use things that make my heart full and to use things that I love, that bring me joy, or that uplift me. And look, not all of life is uplifting, but if we can use our creativity and channel our energies towards something that's meaningful and fulfilling and deep, I think that we do a lot to radiate out to others, and our joy can ripple out to others and inspire other people. So that's my hope. And I still haven't quite synthesized this beautiful mini retreat that we hosted, but I will have some thoughts on that soon. Going back to life and remembering that I had this little football sticker, I'm going to put it there for Thursday night football starting. If you all watched it, I was very happy to, I don't know, to kick off NFL season. And look at this little heart. What I love about the clear stickers is that you can layer them in all kinds of creative ways. Here's a little clip from Friday morning. The sky in LA hardly ever looks like this, and I don't think I've ever seen this view from our atrium with the white fluffy clouds. So I wrote down that the clouds were beyond lovely. After making this video, I'm actually feeling so much better about my decision to move into this planner, and having made the switch from my Hobonichi, it feels good, and I hope that you found some inspiration no matter where you are on your planner journey. I no longer feel trepidation for this switch, so thanks for watching, and if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, as my plan is to do at least one video a week, and maybe a short here and there as well. Please leave any questions or comments below, as I love hearing from you. Thanks as always for watching, and I hope you feel inspired to get those creative juices flowing, my friends. I cannot believe my desk actually looks like this. Help.